The first design that we will be creating are these fun teardrop dangle earrings. For our supplies, we will be using a 20 gauge craft wire that I chose as silver plated copper. This pairs well with the turquoise color of my teardrop shaped beads. You can use any shape of bead for this design. Also, I have my French hooks in silver to match the wire. The tools we will be using are the Nylon Jaw Pliers, the wire cutters, the needle nose pliers, and the flat nose pliers. To begin creating the earrings, we will pull out a length of wire and straighten it with our Nylon Jaw Pliers. Next, we are going to add our bead onto the wire, leaving about 2 inches of excess wire. That short end of the wire we're going to bend up and over the top of the bead. Using the flat nose pliers, we will then bend that wire straight up so that it is vertical from the center of the bead. Next, we are going to take the long end of the wire, which we've left on the spool, so that we can begin wrapping it around and around the bead. Continue wrapping the wire around the bead, pressing it tightly against the bead so that it holds its shape onto the bead. Use your Nylon Jaw Pliers to tighten the wire against the bead so that it holds its shape and is less likely to spring back as craft wire usually does. Once you are satisfied with how much wire is on your bead, we'll take the wire cutters and snip the wire. Next, we are going to take our needle nose pliers and hide that end of the wire up inside of the wrap that we have on the bead. Press that in tightly inside of the wrapping so that it stays tucked in there and doesn't pop out. We will then press down the wire once more all around with our fingers and the Nylon Jaw Pliers. Next, we are going to be creating the loop at the top of the bead. Using our needle nose pliers, we will take the wire and bend it over 90 degrees. Adjusting our pliers in the wire, we will take that long end of the wire and bring it around, creating a loop. Then we will readjust our pliers again and then wrap that short end of the wire around underneath the base of the loop down towards the bead. Switching to our flat nose pliers, we will then press that short end of the wire tightly against the wrap, pressing it into and hiding that end in the wrapping on the bead. Now that we have finished securing the end of the wire, we can attach the bead onto the ear wire. Twist open the loop with your flat nose pliers, add the bead, and then close the loop. And that's it! Super simple, and you have finished creating the teardrop dangle earrings.